Hey guys, it's Spaces Sims, and we are back with more Tengoku Struggle, continuing where we left off, hanging out with our girl pal, our gal pal, our girlfriend, girlfriendo. No, that really is actually a shadow. Okay, this is why I thought she was wearing cat ears, and that wasn't her little, like, whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. Anyway, but like, so she's wearing hers looking like a cat ear, but then it's also got a matching one on the other side. Which I thought was like, okay, she's got cat ears on. Okay, that's a choice. That sounds to me like I'm insulting her, like, that's a choice. I'd be like, okay, no, it's a choice she made. And like, cool. I have no problems with that. I wear goofy hats, cat ears, Mickey Mouse ears, whatevs. I'm here for it. It's cute. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like I died long before cat ears or, like, wearing little headbands like that were trendy, but, like, fuck, I'm gonna wear them because I can. Like, girl, I get it. So, like, I realized that was her thingy. Anyway. Good morning, Takamura! Sorry, I'm here once again. Oh, where's everyone else? Maybe they were being considerate. They gave me some time to talk to Oshichi. I see. Well then, Oshichi, you can sit and chat with her until more customers arrive. Huh? Really? It's not every day that your hermit of a friend manages to find herself in the human realm. Thank you so much, Takamura! I'm gonna put in some good work later! Thank you, Sensei Nono. After bowing my head deeply, I sat down in the seat by the window like I had earlier. What is it? I said it before, but I'm just so happy that we can sit and talk face to face like this, Ha-chan. I never thought my best friend would come here to the human realm. I actually had the sea bream chazuke, whatever, and the rolled egg with dashi earlier. That rolled egg is so good, right? I learned how to make it so I can feed it to Shinosuke someday. Oh, that's right. Since I'm here, I can actually help you find him. Really? Well, I still don't know what he looks like. I wish I could just look through Hell's prisoner list, but I know that isn't allowed. And if what you say is true, Oshichi, then maybe he was reborn into a human. I just have a feeling that he isn't in Hell. I have no proof. It's just my woman's intuition. Is this going to be like a plot point? Are we going to find her boyfriend for her? Like, I'm kind of invested in this. Because she talks about him all the time, and it's kind of like, listen, if we get to have, like, happy endings with tons of boyfriends, I kind of want to find her boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like, why am I invested in the side characters like this? So then, maybe he is in the human realm. Wait, let me draw a picture of him. I've never forgotten Shinosuke's face. But if he was reborn, he'd have a different face. Unless every time you were born, you have the same face. That would be so weird. Or like a very similar face. So then, like, you know, when like you see people and they're like, look, this portrait of this person from like 200 years ago. Oh my god, it's like my doppelganger. And it's like, that was you in a past life. Well, that's a weird theory. You just assume that, like, you're a different person every time. You know what I mean? You know? So, like, but what if you're not? Like, well, I mean, obviously you're a different person. But you know what I mean? Like, you're like, you could be born anywhere at any time. Obviously in the future. But, like, your past life doesn't mean you looked exactly the same as you do now. You could have been a different, like, you could have been a different gender. You could have been a different race. You know what I mean? So, like, but you're saying that it would be kind of like you would still look like you enough, or if you did a thing, you'd be like, oh my god, this would be like you if you were like a black man. That's so weird. You know what I mean? Like, so like, I don't know how, I'm just saying, I don't know how we're supposed to find him if he was reborn as a human, if he doesn't look exactly the same. Weird. That's an interesting theory. Huh. Huh. Anyway. just fucking missed that. You're gonna have to rewind that. Oh my god. Because it doesn't stay up on the screen, but her drawing is so fucking bad. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? That's like a half a step up from a stick figure girl. I don't think I'm fully getting across just how handsome Shinosuke is. Yeah, definitely not. He's honestly so very handsome. Seriously. I'm sure he is. I should have learned more about art if I knew this was going to happen. But I do get the gist of what he looks like. He's got hair and a face, and there's eyes, a nose, and a mouth on it. And he's got, I'm going to guess, dark hair and dark eyes? Yeah. Okay. That narrows it down to, like, almost every Japanese person. Just FYI. That narrows it down. But he's a man, so that's about, like, 50% of him taken out of the equation. Okay. And you gotta take out a little bit for the foreigners that might be around. So that's not helping at all. I get the gist of what he looks like. I'll let you know if I see any guys like that. Thank you. I'm really starting to feel like I might find him soon. Unless she's thinking like he's just a ghost. Huh? Oh, you're the boy from earlier. I was wondering. I didn't expect you to be here. Huh? You know Shin? Just a little while ago, I was being harassed by some scary guy and she helped me. You really did save my life. Thank you so much. I forgot his voice from the last part, but whatever. Oh, no. I didn't even really do anything. I'm glad your camera was okay, too. Yeah, this camera is my best friend. Oh. You poor child. You poor, lonely little child. Also, it's literally strapped to him. Look at his little cat animal thing that he's got on his little shirt. Well, strapped to his jacket. And he's only wearing one glove. Okay. Did that man steal your other glove, or is this a fashion thing? Oh, sweetie. Look at his giant fucking eyeballs. He's adorable. We love him. Listen, I don't know why the games keep giving me kids. I don't like children. If they're anime children, and in these games, I'm generally fine. But we always end up adopting strays in these games. What the fuck? But they make them so wholesome and precious. And you're like, see, this is why people get the crazy idea. They're like, kids are great, we should have them. No, they're not. Don't do that. I'm okay with the anime games making me adopt a grown-up child like this. This is fine. But don't force babies on me. Like, oh, when we get married and have babies, stop that. We've got an adopted kid that we picked up off the street. We've got a couple of strays. We don't need any more, okay? We end up with stray children lately. Oh, right. Your name? If you wouldn't mind, would you please tell me your name and contact information? My name is Shin Fujimori. I'm Spacey Enma. I'm not a human. I'm from hell. Oh, I thought that might be the case. I'm not that different from a human, really, aside from having died once. You must know a lot about hell through Oshichi, right? I wouldn't call myself an expert. I just happen to eat here a lot. And because I'm here so much, that's why I know Oshichi and Mr. Takamura. Ah, I see. Well, I'm sure you'll see me around, so don't be afraid and come say hello. Huh. I'm sorry, it was a bit forward of me to be so friendly out of the blue, wasn't it? No, that's not it. You didn't do anything. It's my fault. Fujimori, I'm boring and gloomy and not very social. I'm just a wordless dweeb who doesn't mean anything to anyone at all. Oh my god, we must protect this sad little child at all costs. Stop it. Oh, stop. Oh, sad, gloomy dweeb whose camera is his best friend. You know what? Oh, it hurts my heart. I just want to hug him. Game, I hate you. I hate you for making me feel for this child. Oh, good lord. A dweeb? Oshichi softly prodded my foot. I asked for your name because I wanted to send you a gift as thanks for saving me. I wasn't trying to get to know you, and I definitely wasn't hitting on you. I'm really so sorry for the confusion. Well, no. It's fine. Please let those guys from earlier know that I was really thankful for them, too. Well, I'm sure none of you will see me again. Huh? Good day. I was so baffled at what just unfolded before me. I had no idea what would cause this boy to behave like that. Was I rude to him? You're alright. You did nothing wrong, Hachan. Hold on. What does dweeb mean? Well, I think someone just combined dwarf and phoebe and got dweeb. It basically just means someone weak and boring. Dweeb. Although the origin of this word is unclear, it derives from feeble and is used as an insult to describe someone who is unattractive, insignificant, or inept. You know what's worse than calling someone, yeah, hey, dweeb, is calling them, you're unattractive, insignificant, and inept. That is so much worse. Dweeb is like, I'm angry. And unattractive, insignificant, and inept is the, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. It just hits harder. So like, okay, I'm a dweeb. Okay, whatever. Oh, you called me a dweeb. I'm so hard. No, it's because you're unattractive, insignificant, and inept. The low blow. I'm just saying. I know we create words so that we don't have to use as many, but I'm just saying when you throw out the other ones, it's like so much worse. If you're gonna create an insulting word, at least make it hit harder than the word you're trying to replace it with. You know what I mean? Yeah. Do people say that in the human realm? I don't think I saw that in my conversational dictionary. It's definitely a little dated by now, but some people still use it here and there. I see. I'll make sure to write that down. I think, and this is only a hunch, and I don't think Shin's going to school. Aren't young humans supposed to go to school? Sure, that's the social norm, but there are kids with all sorts of difficult circumstances that keep them from going. I'm sorry, the Sai Kawara. Sai no Kawara. Sai no Kawara. Okay. It's outside my jurisdiction, so I'm not very familiar with how children are treated here. A bank of the Sanzu River where children who have died before their parents go. These children build towers of stone in memory of their parents, but these are torn down by Hell Guardians who force the children to build them again. What the? I'm not saying there aren't some kids who deserve to go straight to hell because they're little sons of bitches, but like, that, it's still just, when you're just like, it's a place in hell where kids go, and you're like, that sounds a little fucked up. But then you think about kids and you're like, yeah, no, there's some kids that are raging douche holes, and, it's usually, here are the signs of a serial killer in your 9-year-old. You know what I mean? So, makes sense. Still, though, you're thinking of the poor dweeb over here. Thinking of poor Shin, like, what did that poor child do? He shouldn't be tortured in hell. He's not. He's living here, being tortured. Shin comes in the morning, noon, and at night. Not anymore, but no less either. Did I do something wrong? Well, it's hard to say, and I don't think he took anything you did as malicious, so there's really no need to worry. Oh, Hachan! If you're here, you must have a phone, right? You've got to give me your number! My second day here, and I've already made such a stupid mistake. I mean, considering what's happened so far with Goemon and the others, too, have I done anything right at all? I'm sure none of you will ever see me again. Why'd you have to say something so sad? Because everything else that he said about himself wasn't terribly sad? I'm back. Sure. Hey. So the Provisional Guardian didn't run away. Look at you with your cute little sweater. How do you get your clothes on over those handcuffs? Because I'm just saying, that would be like, you're stretching out the cuffs. Should I not ask these questions? I'd never do such a thing. What's the matter? You look awful. Okay, I just want to say, like, alright, seriously, what's with this boring-ass outfit? Hold for a minute. Put a pin in that. Like, you're just wearing this, like, reddish kind of Henley shirt, but, like, then it's like, you're like, why do you have a cute little bow tied around your arm? A little turquoise dainty bow. I'm here for it. I just like the cute little bow. But, like, seriously, get some flair. At least Sharku's wearing a cute grandpa sweater. That's what I'm saying. Do you know what a dweeb is? Sure, like King Enma, right? I couldn't help but chuckle, which didn't exactly make me feel like I was in control here. Why do you ask? Remember that boy you helped out earlier? Huh? Oh, the little cameraman. I saw him again over at the cafe, but I think I messed up. I'm not gonna lie, but just him in normal clothes. I mean, it is just a plain-ass fucking boring shirt, but, like, he still looks so fucking good. I told him I hoped to see him around, but it upset him and he got all self-deprecating on me. It was sad. Huh? I can't say I would have expected a reaction like that, but how is this your fault? I think I was just too friendly. I mean, I don't think beating yourself up about what happened is going to help anything. For starters, you just got here, and the human realm may as well be another planet. Second, you take everything so ridiculously seriously. But honestly, if anything, the only one who messed up is the little brooding guy who pouted about never seeing each other again. You don't have to talk about him like that. The only thing you need to worry about is whether you'll give him a smile or a cold shoulder the next time you run into him. The next time I run into him? If it was me and I really didn't want to see you again, I wouldn't have said a thing. Huh. The only thing that drew those words out of him was a desire to see you again. Are you sure you aren't just insane? If I was you, the next time I saw him, I'd give him a big smile and say, "How's it going?" while I pat him on the back. Is this guy trying to cheer me up? Like he's the one that's being nice? I mean, he did leave us sandwiches, probably, maybe. No, I can't forget how terrible they all were from day one. That smile... This is a trap. That's right. Sandwiches. By the way, I have something to ask you. Everyone was relaxed on the couch. Someone was sneaking around my room last night. I didn't hear any suspicious footsteps. I don't think it was a burglar or anything. Did someone leave something by my door? Not me. Me neither. What kind of something? A paper bag. Wasn't me. Yeah, neither did I. What? It wasn't any of you. The blank stare, the little dut, and then just staring at us, it would probably... my bet would be Goemon, because he's the only one that's trying to be nice. Look at Sharuku's, like, cute little grandpa sweater. I kind of love it. You know what I mean? I keep getting distracted and reading, and the other two, I haven't noticed their outfits. They're just normal hanging around the house outfits, but... Anyway. You're just wearing, like, a football jersey. You know, that fits you perfectly. With a little pirate sword. Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay. You were absolutely a motherfucking pirate, weren't you? What was in the bag? Was it something dangerous? Sandwiches. How do you know it wasn't Takamura? Well, the note just said, "Take this." I can see him writing a note like that. You should check with him tomorrow. You think so? Did Sensei Nono really come by? It's not impossible, but it seems like it was no one else here. I wonder who it could have been. Oh, I also had something to ask you. What is it? Why Hachan and Mukun? Oh, I was wondering about that too. That guy from the Heavenly Realm was so chummy with you. Well, that's not any of your concern, really. She's hiding something. And he's just wearing a hoodie. Like a short sleeve hoodie with a shirt underneath. It's not important. Excuse me. Wait. Yeah! In an instant, Yona got up to block my path. It's obvious that you're nervous, and even more so, you're hiding something. Tell us! Oh, man. Like, you want me to tell you my story about my cute little nicknames? Oh, come on! Why is now the time they decide to work together for once? Well, they've been working together to undermine you from the very beginning, to be fair. Is it embarrassing or something? Oh, is he an ex? That couldn't be further from the truth. Then explain. You've heard Father call me Sweetie before, haven't you? I mentioned this back at the cafe, but he's easily influenced by books and movies. He used to call me Honey before, too. Honey? Wait, don't tell me. I gave a small nod and continued. He knew I was close with Oshichi, so he took Chi from her name and Ha from mine, and just started calling us Shichiha. Komodo heard that and suddenly decided he wanted a nickname, so he told us to take the Mu from his name and call him Mukun. Wow, I couldn't get any more forced. Yeah, but somehow the name's managed to stick all of these years. I thought it was a dog's name. You know, like Hachiko, that famously loyal Shibuya pup. That may be another meaning to it, too. Father keeps me as a pet, after all. What the hell? Him keeping you as a pet is the most disturbing thing I've ever heard. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. That must have sounded weird, huh? You know Father loves animals, right? I mean, he gave you all such strange nicknames. Well, that's what happened with me, too. He decided that after taking care of so many animals, he wanted to care for a human daughter. Little man really only comes up with the most messed up ideas. But he really takes such good care of me. So much so that I feel bad. What a relationship! How absurd he'd want a human daughter as a pet! Sensei Nono, along with everyone in Enma Palace, knows about it. Is it really so serious? Hey, while we're at it, do you mind if I ask you something else? You don't strike me as much of a criminal, so which hell did you come from? Huh? Well, plenty of criminals seem like they might be good people. Spit it out. Where were you? I'm a transient. I love the little, like, every time the shocked things and, like, just the little, like, effects that they put around them. It's so cute. A transient? You mean you have no memories? That's right. They say transients disappear if left alone. Whoa. But Father adopted me. You don't remember anything? Not even your parents' faces? Nothing. When I died, only my name and age appeared in the Johari mirror. All of the other data was corrupted. Johari mirror, a mirror used by King Enma as he decides sentences for the dead. All of the deceased deeds, while alive, are shown through the mirror and examined for whether they have lied about how good or bad they were. As I spoke, I felt a loneliness deep in my heart. There was nothing inside me. The Johari mirror shows the deeds of a person when they were alive. It's impossible to fabricate even the smallest detail of what's shown. Other than your name and age of death, was there really absolutely nothing else? Maybe he's been like, kind of whatever, because he's like, why don't you're not talking to me. We used to be in love, and all of a sudden we're like, I remember nothing. And he's like, oh. Or he doesn't remember. Maybe he doesn't remember either. I don't know. Listen, I mean, we saw it it was the little, like, movie thing in the very beginning. It was all about him, and then they showed, like, a little clip of us, and it was said something about, like, that man or whatever, and it was like, that's the only connection I can make, you know? I don't think so. To be honest, I was jealous of Oshichi. I had no one I wanted to see. I must have had family and friends, but I don't remember anyone at all. There was nothing. No one I yearned to see again. Of course, I totally forgot now how many hours we are into this. Like, here you go, the amnesia trope! There's an amnesia trope somewhere. But, you know, at least for some reason in the context of this world, it kind of makes sense. You know? Wait, don't tell me. So in order to pay him back for adopting you, you decided to show your loyalty and become a Hell Guardian? Huh? Nailed it. Well, you really are being kept as a pet. No, I'm not. He isn't mean to me at all, and he really does take good care of me. Sorry. Norton and its pop-ups. And now the music just blasted. People have a word for this relationship you have with the old man. It's called servitude. Servitude refers to being controlled and made to listen to the orders of others. Servitude. I repeated the word in my mind. You work hard to show you're grateful, right? Yeah? And what's wrong with that? What's so wrong about what I'm doing? I can hear a strange grating noise coming from deep, deep within my heart. Oh, Father, he's taken care of me for so long. You really have no will of your own. I have no will? Well, whatever. I guess I shouldn't be prying. Of course, the thing is like, you can't, I mean, what he's saying isn't wrong. But you can't really blame her for not having a will of her own or anything else because she knew of absolutely nothing. And being a transient, she would have disappeared. Enma gave her a purpose, right? And so she's kind of just been, I don't want to use the word groomed into this life, but is basically kind of groomed into it. You know what I mean? Like, that brings up kind of negative connotation. I mean, what he's doing. And we don't know that his motivations were negative, like, ha 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 ha, she has no memories, so I will make her into my perfect puppet. Or he's like, yay, okay, cool. You know what I mean? Like, but just the circumstances of we have no memories and we're doing all that. It's like, yeah, we don't have a will of our own because we don't know who we are, really. Everything that we've become in the however many centuries we've been in hell is just following what Enma's kind of laid out for it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really blame her. It's not like, well, this goes against who I was fundamentally as a person, that you don't know who you were as a person. You're a blank slate, and he basically drew the outline, and you're just filling it in. You know what I mean? You didn't have your own outline, you know? So. Goemon ruffled his hair, a habit of his, I guessed. I'm gonna take a bath. Nico, they're all just silent. What's going on? It was almost like I'm the prisoner here. Oh, it's almost like, sorry. I haven't done anything wrong, right? I'm going to my room.
Chief, don't worry about those guys, meow. You've been making that face ever since you got out of the bath, meow. You work so hard, Chief, and the Lord really is an honorable guy, meow. Even though he's a little weird. Just let the sinners flap their gums, meow.
You've got a point, but you really have no will of your own. I do have a will of my own. And there I was thinking that they might have actually been nice people. They're all so mean. But they won't get the best of me. I'm gonna be the best Hell Guardian anyone's ever seen, and I'm choosing to do so out of my own free will. Oh, I have to check with Sensei Nono about the sandwiches. Speak of the devil. He must be on a call. Oh, we're calling him. Why does his profile picture look like a fox? He's got like the ears, and it also looks like the nose and the muzzle, and like over his mouth. You know what I mean? Like, anyway. Wow, it's still not going through. Maybe he's talking to Father. Ah, well, I'll try again tomorrow. And so, on a mildly depressing note, my second day in the human realm came to a close. Trying my best to cheer myself up, I buried myself into the still unfamiliar bed. Ooh, the motley crew set sail! That was first 3. That was the end of it. Now we're going into first 4, chapter 4. I'm going to assume because... Alright, there are no choices in the common route. I cheated and skipped up. And then it says if this isn't your first route, you can stage select first 7 and skip until you're able to select a character. Okay. So sometime after, maybe somewhere during the 7th chapter is when you get into the routes. So, okay. That's just giving you a rough idea of where we are, maybe like say about halfway through the common route, I guess. Huh. So awkward. But there's nothing wrong with me. The fact, after all, that I'm being kept. I'm sorry about yesterday. Huh? I think I crossed a line when I said you didn't have a will of your own. No will of your own. When I hear it again, it hurts. Please forgive me. It's not your fault that this is the best you can do. I was inconsiderate. Why do you have to say it like that? I'm apologizing to you, aren't I? In a really shitty way. I'm sorry you got offended that I called you a dumbass. Just accept it, you're a dumbass, you know what I mean? Why does this conversation feel so thorny? Am I just being paranoid? Just as I was thinking of the words to say... Hello, pardon the interruption. See? Okay, his photo, he has like fox ears and he does not have that here. So were we using like Snapchat filters? Like Sensei Nono? Good morning. I'm only here to borrow the yard. Hey, you have to tell us when you're coming by. I am the one who prepared this residence for you. I do hope you'll make an exception for me. Well, what are you doing in the yard? And why did it have to be so early in the morning? It will only take a moment. The yard. Will you be cleaning? May I help? Thank you, but there's no need to worry. Sensei Nono briskly walked to the yard. And now, to deal with this again. No, I think what we need to do is go see what the fuck he's doing in the yard. I'm gonna make some coffee. You want some? I appreciate it, but about yesterday... Yeah, I said too much. Forget about it. But you can't just say that. Do your best for Daddy. See? I knew you were criticizing me! I mean, you don't have any memories of your life, and all you can do is cling to the old man. Is that your problem here? Well, more or less. I think he's mad because we have no memories, and I feel like he might remember us if our past was tied to him. Is it really so bad that I want to work hard for Father, the one who... Everyone, come out! The onsen is hot and ready. Huh? Did he just say onsen? That's what I heard too. Sensei Nono, what's going on? Oh, it's not an anime if there's no hot spring party. Whoa, this looks so fucking cool and swanky. Look at this shit. What the hell? He put an onsen here? What's going on? As of last night, this was still just a regular yard, wasn't it? Why is there hot water bubbling up? You know, they might be a little traumatized with hot water, Holmesing. Nah, that's hot. Kikanosuke, are you okay? Oh, my apologies. The water is being drawn from hell, so it is very hot. Cool it to your liking. From hell? What are you talking about? This water holds special powers from hell. Surely you're aware of how the bodies of prisoners regenerate every day. After all that dying brought about your torture, yes? So following that logic, you can heal minor injuries by taking a dip here. This is not unlike a healing spring you may see in a video game. Hold it, corporate slave. Lord Takamura, are you serious about this? You expect us to put our necks on the line, face danger, and feel okay about it because of this single onsen? It really is very useful. But once someone gets injured, you'll find it to be quite effective. This is idiotic. They're trying to kill us. If you really feel this way, would it be best if you went back to the revival hell right now? Ugh. Oh, I wonder Jest will be the first one thrown into the water. I cannot wait. Ugh. Well, it's not going to be me. I'm not going to screw up so bad that I get hurt. Moments after Sensei Nono left. This onsen, was this the special system he was referring to yesterday? I don't want to believe it. What good is some onsen gonna do? I was expecting something serious. If a hot spring could heal us, we wouldn't need doctors, would we? They must think we're complete idiots. Well... most well, I mean, I guess everybody knows that Asakusa in this area is the, like, where you can see the gates of hell, so, like, it's not like it's mythical to everybody else. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like, well, we can't tell everyone we're demons, like, we're from hell or we're people from hell. We can't tell everyone that. You know what I mean? It's like everybody knows that heaven and hell exist in this world, in this universe, so, like, Magic Hot Spring, but Magic Hot Spring might not work for actual human bodies. You're technically dead, so the rules for you and regenerating your body and everything would be different than the rules for normal humans. So a normal real life human who's never died hopping in that hot spring wouldn't do shit for them. You know what I mean? I would guess.
I thought they'd give us something like, I don't know, some great hell power. Why don't we advertise this? We can call it the Hell Onsen and charge people to use it. We'll make a killing.
Alright, everyone, let's reel it in. The ability to heal wounds is good, isn't it? Sensei Nono did us a real favor here.
We're up against Asa the Slasher. What are we gonna do with this? Talk it over with him and a dip in the hot spring?
Speaking of, why don't we go have a look around Kumonoi Temple? We need to start collecting more information. Sure, we should really try to work up a sweat to earn our little dip in the bath here later.
Wait, Goemon. I've got something to say.
Sharaku, what's the matter? Anxiety started to build as a grave expression unfolded across his face.
Iona, when you get out of the bath, you have to clean up the water you leave on the floor. Clean up after yourself, you goddamn freak!
Oh, right. He's a clean freak. Cleaning is for servants.
You see any maids here? Or do you have any intention of becoming a servant for us, then?
No. I'll be careful.
Kikinosuke, you have to wash your plates after you eat before you just go to bed.
Oh, sorry. I just got so sleepy after eating. I meant to get up early to wash them, but... You did that for me, huh, Sharaku? Sorry. Sharaku must like to keep a clean place, huh? He's a neat freak.
Are we good, then? Next time the floor is wet or I find dishes in the sink, I'm gonna kill someone. Got it?
I love it. Excuse me, girls. Do you know Shinobikini? I'm gonna say her name wrong, so. Yes, we do. She's the person at the fancy temple, right? They always play her ads around town. Ads? Yeah, like the one I saw before. Have you heard any rumors about her? No, not really. I see. Thank you very much. Excuse me, do you know Shinobikini? I managed that once, but her name will be fucked up. And you know what? If it is, whatever, I don't care. Shinobikini, oh, from Kumonoi Temple, right? Right. Of course I do, she's famous in Asakusa. Are you a worshipper too? Well, I'm becoming curious about it lately. She rarely leaves the temple, but lots of ads that feature her play very often. I hear she's very gentle and kind. I see. Thank you very much. Well, I haven't heard anything suspicious yet. Everyone basically says the same thing. Yeah, but I don't think she's gonna be able to hide forever. I second that. We've been in the human realm for 3 days now. You think they're looking out for us too? Hey, you boys! Do you want some manju? It's specially branded with the seal of King Enma! We're fine. We're fine! It's more than one person.
That woman thinks we're living humans.
Well, what do you expect when they don't let us wear the silk triangles? In their place, we're bound by these stupid cuffs. Goemon shook his arm as if to show me too. Yeah, this is boring. I don't mean to echo the corporate slave, but being peaceful really does start to dull your skills. Why don't we hurry it up and go beat the crap out of Asa the Slasher so we can get these cuffs off, huh? Yona, you wouldn't do something so stupid as running off to attack him yourself, would you? And don't worry about it. Trust me. Oh, he's gonna run off and he's gonna be the first one in the fucking pool, isn't he? Nothing out of the ordinary today either.
Everyone seems like regular humans. I didn't sense anything unusual at all.
That's how I felt too. Another peaceful day at Kumonoi Temple. As birds chirped in the trees, everyone stuck to their mundane tasks like cutting the grass or sweeping the pavement.
No one here's bald. Are they priests or not? I don't think the humans here take the practice all that seriously. They might be in training, or maybe not. Maybe they just find meaning in this as they distance themselves from their secular lives.
I see.
In any case, it's interesting to know that people seem to have faith in that woman.
Nagamura talked about that, right? He said she tells people what they want to hear. If they say they're in pain and suffering, she pats them on the head and encourages them. If they say they want to run away, she tells them to run to her and invites them to her fold. The basics of business.
Huh? Alright, you were into business yourself, weren't you, Sharaku?
Yeah, a bit. Oh, hey, why don't we ask the people entering and exiting the temple how things are inside? I'll just say that I'm interested in becoming a follower of Shinobikuni.
I'm not sure about that plan, but it beats standing around awkwardly like this. We'll be hiding in the shadows over there, so do your best to get some insight.
It's just funny that their everyday clothes are like their prisoner gear and like ye oldie time. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they should dress in normal human wear aside from when they're lounging around the house. You know? I'm just saying. I'm on it. Not that I want Goemon to hide the fucking 24 pack that he's got going on, but still. After Goemon and the others were well hidden, I headed toward the gates. A middle-aged woman with a kind face started walking in my direction. Excuse me, you're at the temple, yes? Yes, I am. So, I've been interested in becoming a follower of Lady Shinobikuni. Do you think she'd accept someone like me? But of course! Shinobikuni is here to save all, no matter who they are. In fact, Lady Shinobikuni has a teaching tonight. Would you like to join us? If you have committed to your desire to join, you can even see her right now. Oh. I think it would be a little dangerous to go and meet her right away. Okay, maybe I can just get some more info. Oh my, I'm ever so grateful. The rumors I've heard about Lady Shinobikuni must be true. But I can tell you something. I don't do well around men. What's it like inside the temple? I'm not lying, I really do just hate men. I mean, I see a man cutting grass there, yes? Yes, men and women change in and out of cleaning and cooking duties from day to day. However, the gyo rooms are divided between men and women, so there's no need to worry. Yo? Don't think too hard on it. No need to be afraid. It simply refers to a place where we meditate or copy our scriptures. I wouldn't be serving under any men, right? To be honest, just the other day I thought I saw a somewhat frightful-looking man around here. Oh, were you referring to Lord Asaemon? Asaemon? Whatever his name is. Anyway.
Look at them all. Huh? I like how it's gonna flip through each one of them. They're shocked instead of like all.
Calm down, calm down. She might suspect something if I don't cool it. That might be him. Has he been here long? I'm not sure. I'm always in the women's room, so I don't know much about Lord Asaemon. Asaemon. He can look a little stern, but he's trusted by Lady Shinobikuni, so there's nothing to fear. That's definitely him.
They were lovers, weren't they?
Anyway. Oh, I see. I focused myself to reply with a cheerful answer. I'd love nothing more than to see Lady Shinobikuni at once, but I have to go and prepare my things first. I understand. Lady Shinobikuni will be awaiting. Thank you so much. I give her a deep bow and see her off.
Go to hell! And the arrow's pointed at like fucking. This is the alley where we met Shin, but it's so funny.
Did you hear that? He's here.
Nice job. You were quite the actor back there.
Yeah, I'm glad I decided to ask about.
They're here!
Nice to meet you, daughter of King Enma.
What? Oh, that's going on. I thought it was all of them. What?
What's going on? When did they get here? I didn't sense their presence at all.
Damn it. I didn't even hear their footsteps.
Everyone, get back!
Hey! What are you doing? You can't... You're my subordinates. I will protect you. Idiot. Oh, look at him blushing! Yona blushing because we said that. Oh, Kikunosuke's blushing too.
Wow, what a dumbass.
Sharoku's not having any of this.
Well, you may not be related by blood, but this has your father written all over it. Lord Enma loves the people of Hell very deeply.
She's terrifying. I was frustrated that I felt that way. All it took was a gentle smile from her to create such a tremendously intimidating presence. Yeah, she got some shade probably going on. She was slender and delicate, yet scary.
Oh my, how rude of me not to introduce myself. I am Shinobikini, abbess of the Kumunoi Temple. This here is Asaemon Yamada.
Asaemon. I can't say his name right. I'm sorry. The man next to her was scary in a different way. He didn't seem to be holding a weapon, yet his eyes looked as if he might rip me apart if I uttered a single word. But like, you know, an interesting couple they make.
Daughter of King Enma, there's no need for such fear in your eyes. We have no intent on defying King Enma. We only wish to spread the word of the Buddhist teachings. Both Asaemon and I were indeed saved by the heavenly realm.
Yeah, this seems sus as fuck.
Is there anything wrong in that?
You two tricked the heavenly realm then?
Oh my, what a mean-spirited thing to say! I've already told you, haven't I? All that we wish to do is spread the teachings of Buddhism.
What are you planning? Why are you tricking these morons in the heavenly realm?
I shall repeat myself again. I just want to save those who are suffering.
Shut it. You're gonna talk your way out of this. Is that what you really think? Oh, look at him getting all tough, whipping out a gun.
Rift order!
No, I said that in the so wrong. Oh, now we got some mention. Okay, I read that in the wrong voice, but then.
Whoa! What the hell is this?
Sensei Nono, when did you get here?
I figured none of you would listen to me despite my several warnings. This is a special barrier. We cannot cause trouble for humans in the area.
Sensei Nono?
The crazed dog of the revival hell. I thought that you might be the one to fire the first shot.
I know, right? If you need someone taken out, I'm your guy. He looks so proud of himself, and I don't think. Look at his little rifle. Yona, stop!
If he's first, then I want to be second.
Kikunosuke!
We're gonna send you guys back to hell and get rid of these stupid cuffs.
Stop it, you two! Shut it, don't try and stop us. Me and Kikunosuke here will mop the floor with them. Let's go, Kiku.
Let's do it!
Yuna Murakami assigned to the Revival Hell Desire Reset Marathon. Reset Marathon? Yuna Murakami's Desire. When he runs out of bullets, he can automatically reload. He can use his power on any sort of weapon, toys included, that use ammunition. Sorry. Did you get that power from America? Fall to hell with disgrace.
Kikunosuke Uga assigned to the Black Rope Hell. Desire, Liar Boy.
Oh look, he's already turned wolfy. Look at his little ears and shit. Liar Boy, Kikunosuke Uga's Desire. He can turn into a wolf. He's able to hide his body in his surroundings, camouflaging himself. I get why they called it Liar Boy. Like the boy who cried wolf. Like, oh my god, there's a wolf, and then everybody, like, nobody believed him. Like, it was a little shepherd boy or whatever. And then one day there was actually a wolf, and then nobody believed him because it was a lie. You know what I mean? God damn. They seriously took one of the oldest Aesop fables and nice. Good job.
Fall to hell with regret.
Attendant to Lady Shinobikini, Asaemon Yamada. Desire, workaholic. He should have a deeper. He needs to have that deep growly voice, but I can't do that. Workaholic. Asaemon Yamada's Desire. He pulls out a number of swords out of nothing and is able to control them as he wills. That sounds pretty intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. But each blade disappears once they strike. All the blades he has tried out in the past appear with this ability. Like, motherfucker.
Yeah, look at, he's got scythes and freaking all sorts of shit flying around him. Good God! Yeah, no, man, this is like Swordnado over here. Oh, look at the little, okay, battle. Wait, do we have battles in this? I didn't think there was any. I'm guessing there's not, because there was nothing in the thing about little battle scenarios. But like the way they do that battle start is like the little. I think that's the comic-esque kind of thing. It's like you're like, wait a minute. I don't think there's any like mini games in here. I haven't heard of it, but anyway, that was the moment. All the hairs on my body stood on end. Look at how demonic this man looks. I guess it's kind of a CG. This person is strong.
No, Iona, Kiku, get away!
Go to hell. I'm gonna try to growl as him. Like, we're gonna do a really lame Batman impression.
We're gonna do every anime voice ever. The really bad Christian Bale Batman impression. That'll be awesome. Yeah, no, I told you. Told you he was gonna get the first. Okay. Before Sharako could finish speaking, a sharp blade pierced through Yona's body.
Yona!
Yona! Kikanosuke! No! It all happened too fast. I could barely move. Intense. Before they got a word out, I saw the silver blade continue its attack, cutting them mercilessly. I thought it said once it hits, it like disappears. Kikanosuke! Stop! Stop! Stop!
You idiot! Don't go out there!
As I was about to enter the fray, Goemon firmly pulled me back. As the two of them were about to hit the ground, Goemon and Sharako jumped in to support them. Yona, hang in there!
This is... thing...
Kikanosuke! Kikanosuke!
I heard Enma dispatched a small team for us, but this is just laughable.
Shut it!
He's choking on his own blood, and he's like, good job, kid. Kikanosuke, don't speak! Red blood, deep red blood stained the bodies of Yona and Kikanosuke. Blood. I see it all the time in hell, but my heart was going crazy. So much anger, sadness, and fear. I couldn't do a thing.
Do not approach Lady Shinobikuni again.
Hope he doesn't talk a lot, because it's gonna hurt.
Asaemon! Wait, you bastard!
The two of them just disappeared. They were like a fog, fading into the air. I told you not to attack him. Well, I suppose you might listen to me from now on, Sensei Nono?
Damn it! This is nothing.
This is the perfect moment for me to finally introduce you to the taxi man of hell. Hi. Yeah, hi. Not hi, but hi. But anyway, getting into a normal taxi so full of blood would cause a commotion here in the human realm.
Garbage slave! Now is not the time for stupid jokes about hell taxis!
Hello, hi. Please hurry to Kumunoi Temple. We're in the back alley. Just as Sensei Nono hung up the phone. It literally screeched, and it's literally a skeleton!
Huh?
It really came.
Apologies for making you wait. I'm Hi, the Helm and Taxi, or the Hell Taxi Man. Where would you like to go?
Ishikawa, Toshisai, put them in the car. Sensei Nono, will they be okay? You think they'll be okay, right? Well, they did already die once, did they not? I love Hayai. But I'm gonna keep saying it wrong, but Hayai. It sounds yai. But it doesn't come out right, but anyway.
Hey, Takamura, are you sure they should go in? And didn't you see how badly they're injured?
Yeah, and like they're gonna get their blood inside of them. I'm just...
Don't you know they're both unconscious? If anything happens to them, I'll kill you!
Yes, just chuck them in.
Will this really do it? This will work, right?
Listen, I'm not that mean-spirited of a person. Although I suppose I'm not a person at all.
Stop kidding around! You know what we're saying, don't you? If they don't get better, this is gonna be on you!
How? He basically, well, I mean, I get it. If they don't get better, you lied to us about the water, but it's not really his fault that they went and attacked the sword dude. Yona, Ikunosuke, let us wait in the living room over tea. Sensei Nono? He's like, let's go chill out. Have some nice tea while we wait. Oh, sorry, my volume just spiked. Yona and Kikunosuke were placed in the onsen. We watched them for a moment, and once we saw a little movement from them, we came back to the living room. Please, let them be alright. I didn't anticipate this happening. I'm so frustrated. I haven't stopped trembling. In hell, people die and come back to life daily. This sort of thing isn't new to me at all.
Also, the slasher. Now we have first-hand experience of how nasty he really is.
You didn't believe he was before.
He had no hesitation.
Let me tell you more about him. The name Asaemon Yamada refers to a person, but also, it doesn't. He was also known as the Blade Assessor. To test blades, he would cut down human bodies. They were usually prisoners, and he did it often.
Blade Assessor, a position of employment in the Edo period, working under the shogunate magistrate. The person in this position would test the ability of bladed weapons to cut using the bodies of dead prisoners. Well, they say dead, but I feel like he did it to live ones. Oh.
And that takes a lot of skill, and so, rather than a familial name, this name is passed down to those who have a strong ability to do that. Cutting a human down is as easy as cutting up some vegetables to a guy like him.
No way. You're like, he would be a really good Hell Guardian.
Shinobikini, she picked a real nasty one.
As soon as I heard the name Asaemon Yamada, I knew we were in for some trouble. I just wish he would have gone a little easier on them. It was wishful thinking to believe he lost his edge after being in hell for so long.
Neither Yona nor Kikunosuke were able to hold their own against him. Even though I've never held up a sword against anyone, I already felt it in my bones that he was the last guy I'd want to fight. That's who we were up against? She's gonna have some kind of desire that's gonna be like, magically blows him the fuck up or something, or you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna have some kind of crazy, but it's gonna take a while to figure out what it is. I bit my lip in worry.
Whoa! What is it, Yona?
What? What was that? Are they okay?
Kikunosuke! He turned into a dog.
I'm sorry. Yeah. You got a towel around your neck so we don't see that you don't have nipples or whatever. They didn't, but like, hi, shirtless. Saying. Who stripped them to chuck them in there? Who took the time? And we were watching. I feel like they could have like made a bigger deal out of that. Yona, cover yourself up.
Huh? What's the big deal, huh?
Oh, right. He turns into a wolf when he relaxes.
A wolf?
A wolf? Like a real actual wolf? It seems his desire manifested in such a form. He might have fainted, so let's pull him out. Oh, look at him! He's so adorable! Our boyfriend is a dog, quite literally. Oh my god, look at him! He's adorable! He really is a wolf.
Is this really Kikunosuke? I mean, crazier things have happened, I suppose.
It's definitely Kikunosuke. I heard him moaning and then all of a sudden, right before my eyes.
This creature does have the same hair color as Kikunosuke. Murakami, your wounds have healed. As the first user of this bath, please give me your review.
It's a very pleasant bathing experience.
Thank you so much for giving it a test run. This certainly proves its efficacy in the field. Please use it more as you progress your mission. Sensei Nono, can this water, can it be used to heal any sort of injury? You remember what I said, do you not? It draws from the same thing that allows people to die and revive each and every day in hell. When people die, their bodies and souls are separated from each other, the body usually destroyed from cremation or decay. However, if your soul is in hell, your body can be revived through hell's ecosystem. Without this, we would not be able to deliver everyone their daily torture in hell. This particular power of hell is being delivered through this water, essentially. Water transfers all sorts of things, after all. Never learned this back in school. But the two of them seem completely normal now, and I have the onsen to thank for that. However, please take note, there's a time limit on the healing and regeneration. If you do not enter the hot spring within 24 hours of receiving your injury, you will perish.
What?
It's getting late, but since you all seem so eager for information, allow me to tell you something else about desires. Desires are something humans might think of as special or supernatural powers. The powers depend on the qualities of its user. There are those like Ugas who were born with an innate wolf-like features, or like Murakami is awakened from strong attachment to something, guns.
He's over there like, what?
As you've seen, Asahimon Yamada has a special prowess with a sword, just as he did in the job he carried while he was still alive.
That's just creepy.
However, as difficult as it is to reconcile, something rather unexpected has happened.
Unexpected? I don't like the sound of that.
It applies to you all, and normally while in hell the use of desires is prohibited. You cannot use them while you're in hell, as they're sealed. This is a preventative measure, so none of you revolt against King Enmo or the Hell Guardians.
Hey, and don't tell me the spider's thread just so happened to remove the seal.
Well, it's the first time this has happened, but yes, there are factors here I still do not understand myself. Not only has the seal been removed, but it would seem their powers have been strengthened here as well.
Huh?
That said, do not be afraid to dive right in. Get out there and let loose.
What?
This really is the first time I've seen this. There are many unknown factors here, but just try to do your best.
I think what they mean is they've sealed your powers in hell, but the spider's thread, when it pulled those specific people out, their desires were unleashed. Not everyone in hell's desires are unleashed, and hell is going bonkers because now, no. It's those particular people, and these guys were allowed to use their powers in order to help them. You know what I mean? It's like, we'll let you use your powers in the human realm. Not, oh, hey, you can use them. It's like, we were picked because we have desires. So they wouldn't be like, oh, you just happen to. Wow, look at that. You know what I mean? It was the, we'll unlock your powers. Ding, ding, ding. You know, for you guys, not realizing that Asa and everybody else also, you know. I think they should have kind of figured, because all of them that were yanked out have desires, so it seemed like that was pertinent, you know? Anyway.
Oh, cut the shit, you corporate slave.
Talking to me like that will not help you.
Well, your flippancy isn't helping us either.
Hey, I'm doing everything I can here. I've prepared a lovely place for you to live, and I've even given you an onsen to help you do your best.
Goemon and the others frown in silent unison. I do get it. This isn't exactly a happy moment. That said, I won't be giving up now. Okay, we'll do our best.
Very well.
Hey, think things through first, will ya? In any case, now that Yona and Kikunosuke are okay, I think we'll be alright for now. Ugh.
Murakami.
What?
I have no intent on lecturing anyone. This corporate slave has no time for fools who do not know how to listen. Now then, I have a lot to do, so I must be heading back to hell now.
Takes him a long time to, like, the long transition from leaving.
The corporate slave really let us have it.
Well, he's still Old Man Enma's right hand. He's only second to the top dog in hell.
Well, in any case, I'm glad you guys are back. I think Kiku fainted, but that was just because he was in the hot water for so long.
Yeah, I don't know what would have happened. Also, dogs and heat don't work really well, you know? So. Shut up. We're like rude. Oh my god, I was worried. Shut up! Yona?
His pride must be shattered. Leave him.
That's true. He was like, oh god, like you could protect us? I'm tough, and then got literally his ass handed to him, so. I'm gonna step out for a little bit. And I'm gonna step out until tomorrow. Anyway. We go running after Nono. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.